And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to I Wanna Be the Justice. And I really like the song that is on the title screen. I will probably also like the songs that are on the rest of the game. Problem is that it's hard to tell because unfortunately they restart every time you die, so it's very hard to tell if I will like them or not. It's okay. Also, I decreased the volume of the game a little bit because precisely since the music restarts, I don't think that there is that much of a reason to have it active the way it was, so I think it's just not... It's better for it to be lower. But you can completely ignore... Okay, nice. You can completely ignore that first set of cherries. Yeah, this is a... That's a rough shot. But hey, at least it's the first one in the checkpoint, so I can't complain. But yeah, still annoying. But it's still annoying and still hard because it's not just that it's annoying to do, it's also hard to do. It's one of those jumps that the risk of bonking your head is too much. And well, if you do, you're dead. Okay, so those are the apples that raise. Though the issue here is that there is absolutely no way that I can land on the... There is no way I can land here without dying. There is no way the game is gonna let me land here like it's nothing. Guys, it seems very easy to do that. There has to be a trap somewhere. Is there? Hey, really? Well, that's unexpected. Well, there's gonna be traps here, that's for sure. No traps. Him, okay. The no trap mid-sub. Well, that was unexpected. Compared to almost all of the screens so far, that was very merciful. Oh, that's only fake on the top, okay. Is this jump possible? Something tells me this jump is possible. Oh, no, it shouldn't be. Well, it's hard to tell. I think only a needle expert will know this. Yeah, hard to tell if it's possible or not. Oh, okay. I think I get it. I need to fall the whole way or something. Well, it can be the whole way, because if it's the whole way, Wait, but that is an issue. Hold up. Wait, I can go back up if I do that. I really would like to get past this gate jump, but I don't think it's possible. No, I don't think it's possible. Just that it looks so tempting. Maybe I need the right align for it, but I don't know. But no, besides that, what's the solution here? Because this is not fake from the bottom, it only disappears on the top. And the only way to land anywhere after here is here. So it's not like I can jump from this platform to this one. But if I fall here, every other platform becomes fake. Well, maybe I should try doing that and see if something else gets summoned. So if I am supposed to fall through all of them, it does look hard to do. Shit, I don't think I can be fast enough with the zigzagging here. Maybe I can. But yeah, like... It's only useful if when I get to the bottom something changes. So otherwise I effectively have no way to do anything. Alright. I don't know how that hit me, but yeah, that's the solution. Alright. Means that there is still potential to die after that. Like the last jump is that zigzag into a very mean little jump. I went left too fast. Well, it's fine. Alright. There might be another trap. Hopefully not. No, but the last jump did get me. I was expecting that. I mean, it's one of those jumps that just very rough to tell exactly when to do the double jump. Like, you have to do it at the very bottom, but I always don't know what's the right timing to avoid just getting killed by the floor. Well, in this case it's not the floor, it's water, poison, I don't know. Okay, got it. Well, these are non-solid platforms. I mean, by non-solid I mean that you can go through them. That looks annoying. Yeah, that looks pretty annoying. Okay. Well, not to mention the diagonal being there. Another thing that I noticed is that I've been in this area for a while. Like, I should be close to the end of it, I want to believe, because otherwise we might be in trouble. Surely we are close. And the synchronizing here sucks, because obviously it's not synchronized, so you kinda have to wait until the cherries are doing the right combination, which is... it's hard to tell which one it even is. It's okay. I could probably jump over all of them and just land on the left side, but even that looks hard to do. Not to mention there could be a trap right at the end, because the game feels like it. I mean, it's especially concerning because of those 3 spikes there. Those 3 spikes there don't seem to serve that much purpose. Oh, never mind. Alright, we do have another area. A little bit too red for my eyes, though. And the first jump is a gate jump. Nice. Very nice. Well, at least... well, except for the spikes, obviously. The tile set is more original. It's red rocks. No, I don't think those rocks were in the original Iwana, so... that's cool. Well, and if they were, I don't remember. But hey, at least he had the courtesy of coloring them. So hey, even if they were in the original, they weren't that color. So hey, good stuff. I'm not sure if I approve of the background though. It's a little bit hard on the eyes, but that's fine. I can deal with it. Oh shit. We have multi-screens? We have multi-screens. Multi-screens. I mean that one checkpoint is in multiple screens. Hey Kyle, how is it going? Who's here? Going through a very red place. Nice. Didn't the game already have that before? What, you mean the rocks? Well, I don't remember them being red, but yeah, these rocks maybe had them. Hey, how is it going, Wasabi? I mean no, I'm not inside anyone. I mean, I don't know where I am, to be honest. Since I cannot read the story, I wouldn't know. The multi-screen saves, yeah, but they aren't that common, thankfully. Every time I see one, I have to, you know, magnify it. Because yeah, they are thankfully not that common in the game. Because yeah, if they were very common, it would be an issue. But yeah, don't worry. So I do wish that the spikes at least were a different color as well. You know that it's not that hard to color spikes. You know? You can just grab the... Like, that's something that you can actually do in MS Paint. You don't need to use any fancy tool. You can just grab the bucket tool and do some stuff like that. Wait, what am I looking at? I'm not sure where to land. What? Wait. Oh, I can use this platform. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. But I was looking below and I'm like, I can't do that. I guess the trap platform had a purpose. Yeah. Well, regardless of how much the background or the tileset changes, we still have the diagonals and the gate jumps. No matter how much the appearance change, yeah, the platforming doesn't. Okay, at least this one has kind of like a gimmick with the electricity, so I guess it could be worse. Kinda. Damn it. I mean, I could wait for a more clean cycle, but it seems a lot easier to just roll with the intended cycle here. But yeah, like the lightning can catch you very easily. But if I wait, I feel like it's gonna be worse. Well, it was worse because I double jump. Alright, well that'll work. There another invisible platform, or I wouldn't be seeing it. And neither will my bullets. A disappearing one? No. Wait, I'm supposed to get through the gate in a single jump. Okay, that makes more sense. I still cannot tell if those jumps are possible or not. A single jump through the gate and then double jump. It happens. Yeah, my needle instinct still needs some tuning. Well, but by tuning I mean more experience. It needs more training. Well, this one is gonna be annoying because the laser kinda negates my movement here. I will have to do it super fast. Okay. Yeah, very nice, mister. Very cool. Problem is that if there is not a checkpoint right after that, that could be quite dangerous. Well, quite dangerous. Could be quite annoying more than dangerous. Yeah. Close enough. I forgot, damn it. I'm also still not used to react to a lot of traps. I guess that's mostly just bad memory more than anything else, but yeah. A lot of times I just get frozen in place and there's not much I can do. And I'm not sure if the game wants me there to go back or to dodge and move forward. Because both could work and I don't know which one will be easier. But at the same time, I don't think going forward will be possible with that angle. Or at least it will be harder. But the lightning comes back pretty fast. Poof, okay, that worked. Nice. Well, at least there is a save right away. Wait, and you want me to go down? Do you? Well, I don't think I can go anywhere else. Well, there could be another invisible platform like that one. Yeah, okay, pretty cool. But yeah, I know where that is. So yeah, this is basically a multi-screen section. There is a... Well, it's cool when it incorporates this type of multi-screen stuff. Like, my issue with this type of multi-screen is that a lot of times it just tends to have saves in the middle of the screens instead of the beginning or something like that. But so far it seems like the checkpoints here are on the places that they should be, so I don't have any issue. Okay, so remember not to go to the bottom checkpoint, because that's where I came from, and I wouldn't want to redo all of this. Would you prefer it works so that the camera follows you everywhere? No, I wouldn't. That seems like it will be... I mean... no, I don't think I will prefer it. Like, platforming like that can become quite hard, so... I will say I don't prefer it. So yeah. I mean, obviously what I would prefer is the saves being right at the beginning of a screen. Like, for example, that save that I just got, I think that it's wrong. It shouldn't be here, it should be here. And there is no reason not to put it here, so yeah. Personally, that's what will be ideal to me. Because here, I don't think it adds anything to put it on the previous screen. And I mean, it takes away more than anything, so yeah, not a big fan of that. I am also not particularly a big fan of scrolling screens, because especially when you jump, like it looks so awkward to be able to position yourself, since it's something that is not what you are used to seeing. That level of movement, it's a little bit annoying, so I don't think I will prefer it. Too late, damn it. Though, after that it's not over yet, hold up. So you fall... Okay, I need to go full right and somehow not hit the laser that I'm not seeing, by the way. Damn, that's gonna be rough. Alright, well, at least there is a checkpoint right after that. But yeah, that checkpoint has the exact same problem. It's right before the screen switch. So at the same time. Okay, never mind. You go up there. But yeah, it is after the screen switch, which is very, very annoying. It shouldn't be there. It should be like... Well, in this particular screen, unless you put it here, you cannot put it here. So otherwise you will soft lock the player. But yeah, like, I would prefer that, like getting past one more obstacle than having to switch a screen every time. Oh, I got too close to the spike. But yeah. So it's pretty amusing how this is not supposed to be a silent song. It makes it look like it's supposed to be a very chill area, but it's not. But since the song restarts every time you die, looks like you're in some area that is supposed to be relaxing, when it's in fact quite the opposite. Supposed to be metal, and yet it isn't. But it's okay. Like, that's the thing, like, it doesn't even seem like something intentional to have the music restart. So it's either the creator being lazy or not knowing how to do it. Which, I mean, could be the case. It's just that even in 2013, I will assume that more than one creator will know how to do that. And it's not something that should be that hard to figure it out, you know? Like, you don't need to go deep into the game's code. I will assume that the engine will support it in a way. And if the engine doesn't support it, well, I don't know. Ask one of the people that made other fan games how do their engines work? Especially considering that it's a Japanese game, you know? When it comes to this sort of community stuff, and well, I Wanna Be the Guy is very community driven, right? It's something that it seems like Japanese players tend to share information with each other a lot more, obviously in part because they are the only ones that speak that language. So they tend to help each other a lot in any circumstance they can, for what I understand. And yet nobody told this poor soul how to loop music. Or maybe no Japanese creator knew how to loop music. Because as I say, it's clearly not intended. Like, this area is not supposed to only be this intro in the majority of the screens, you know? Or in the majority of the time that you play it. I wasn't supposed to go down there, actually, but there is a trap, and it's this spike. And the worst part is that I don't know how to dodge it. I guess I could... Wait, hold up. Can I double jump back? That should be double jumpable, right? I'm in this platform, so if I double... It's not. It's not. Well, that's bad. So you cannot double jump that. So how the fuck do you dodge that? Because this thing goes here, but by the time you land here, the electricity is back up. And it's not gonna disappear in time, I'm pretty sure, so... The only thing you could do is dip down here and then double jump. I think that the speed of this spike is slow enough that it doesn't let you do that. So I wouldn't be very sure on how to deal with it. Because I don't think you can choose YOLO. You can't choose fall here and go right. Well, maybe you can, though. You will have to time it so well. You land... I feel like you're gonna get caught. Like, if you fall from here, I don't think you can make it in time. Fuck. Well, that's a problem. I'm really not sure what to do there. I'll figure something out. Hopefully. I'm gonna try... Jesus. It was insane timing after all. I did it on the first try somehow. I'm glad I did that on the first try because I can tell you that would have taken me like half an hour easily. But yeah, I'm glad that wasn't the case. But yeah. That truly was something. Usually getting in between these jumps a little bit challenging. You gotta... I think that the length of that hole is... Well, maybe not pixel perfect, but if it has more margin, it's probably like only 1 pixel of margin. Or maybe 2. Maybe it has 2 pixels of margin. Hard to tell. So hard to tell. Hold up. Okay, I can't jump up there, so I'm supposed to jump to the right platform. So I need to time it better than that. Oof, that was close. That was also close. Okay, so this is an F jump. Nice. Wait, hold up. Nice, okay. Eat shit. So you were gonna catch me, but you didn't. What you get for trying to act cheeky. But it keeps acting cheeky. It doesn't stop. Okay, so yeah, choose that. Oh, that's supposed to be the moon? Well, it certainly looks like it. So what about the moon? What business do we have with the moon? Well, not like I will understand anyways, because I can't read the dialogue. Okay, I think we have that business with the moon. I think the moon is not very glad to see us at all. That's the moon sprite from I Wanna Be the Guy. So I would like to know where the trigger of this thing is. Not down here. Okay, it's there. Alright. I think I was supposed to start moving before that starts moving. Yeah, you're... Oh shit, so I'm supposed to do... all that platforming? Okay, gotcha. It also behaves like I Wanna Be the Guy too. It's okay. No worries. Wait, what? Okay, so you need to jump from higher, because apparently there is no transition in there. Oh, okay, there wasn't. But then you have to be so extremely fast. Holy shit. Alright. Like, you don't have a second to lose. But you know, I cannot jump from there. It has to be from the top. This game really likes to reference I Wanna Be the Guy. It might be. I just wish that, you know, it also referenced a little bit more of the platforming. I mean, I Wanna Be the Guy, platforming isn't stellar by any means, but I think I'll take it over this. Ah, damn it, not high enough. I mean, the funny thing is that here, yet again, the very first jump is a fucking gate jump, dude. I feel like at this point he's just doing it on purpose to take a piss. Like, forget about the parody or anything, it's just doing it to piss you off. He enjoys it. Doing very short jumps, but a lot of these jumps are long. Oh, nice. Yeah, in fact, a lot of these jumps, like most of them are long jumps in one way or another. Well, and it's impossible to tell what's gonna be at the other side. That's also very annoying. Okay, and I think I need to jump from closer to the spike, but that jump looks pretty tight, all things considered. Well, that doesn't seem that bad. The problem is that I wonder how many screens there are gonna be. So I think that this will be like the first long checkpoint in the game. Because there was that part with the moving platform in that place that had the lava and the fire. That doesn't seem that bad. I mean, it was annoying, but I feel like this one is way more annoying. Well, annoying and, more importantly, a lot longer. This is probably gonna be more than those 2 screens, so yeah. It's just an issue. And what's an even bigger issue is that I still have not been able to find the 6th boss. Unless the moon is the 6th boss, which will be nice. But yeah, there is still quite a lot more. But yeah, that is an issue. Ah, damn it, dude, really? So close. Yeah, unfortunately, it feels like this is one of those areas that I need to be full focus. I mean, I don't mind, it's just that sometimes it becomes rather tiresome. Like, I'm not a very big fan on focusing on long check. Well, I'm not a big fan of long checkpoints in the first place. Focusing on long checkpoints takes a lot of stamina from me. Oh, what did I do? I was supposed to land and then jump again, I guess. I don't know if I would have made it in time. Well, see, in a screen like this, I feel like if you're gonna have jumps that are so close to the screen transition, and the fact that you need to do them fast because otherwise you die, I feel like in this very particular case, I would prefer the screen to scroll. In this very peculiar case, I will prefer it. Because I mean, it already is annoying as it is with having an obstacle going after you. So I think the screen scrolling wouldn't really be that much more annoying. It will just be a regular amount of annoying. But yeah. And that one jump, I think I got very lucky on some of the other attempts, but I think that my luck ran out there. I will say that this is very taxing to my mental stamina. It's just very tiring to try these checkpoints. Fuck. I really wonder what the easy version will change in in something like that. Like if the easy version just gets rid of the gate champs and the diagonals, that will be interesting, because more than easy version, that will be the the decent version. Yeah, especially in a chase sequence like this, like come on, dude. I don't wanna hurry to do these gate champs. It's already hard enough for me to do them when I don't need to hurry. That, you know. It seems that this might be the next the hardest checkpoint so far. Like I think this is gonna be on a different dimension than the underwater diagonal. Like, right now I wish I was stuck in that checkpoint. Well, I mean, not really. I hate that checkpoint too. I do prefer it. And that drop jumping is... That's another one of the skills that it's not very easy to be good at in fun games. Like jumping from a high place and then accurately double jump out of it. That's not easy to do. It's not obvious. Like you need to train a lot to do something like that. But yeah. I guess that I still don't have enough training. Though it's also something that I don't think it happens that often. Like, sure, a lot of fun games use it, but they don't use it that much. Like needing to be precise in the fall of high jumps. So it's hard to practice it. I mean, unless you play a game that specifies on that, I guess. Yeah. Not very easy to do. And the gravity in I Wanna Be the Guy, it's always a mystery to me. Yeah. How was everyone's day? So yeah, today was... Despite being a Monday, was relatively uneventful. Just good for a Monday. It's still a Monday though. A Monday I personally don't mind. Not that much. Ah, damn it. I think something that I deserve after playing this game is playing Project Diva. That should be my reward. I have a bad feeling. Yeah, it was bound to happen though. The problem is I don't know if I'm supposed to do it fast or I'm supposed to bait it. Because if I bait it, that follow-up jump should be possible. But yeah, I have my doubts. Not to mention I wouldn't know exactly where to bait it, though I guess for now the best thing that I can do is wait. Like when the moon sinks, wait a little bit and see what happens. For fuck's sake. Those kind of deaths, I mean, not the one that I just got, but like the one at the very end of the checkpoint, or at least what looked like the end of the checkpoint, are the ones that hurt the most, because you know how long it could take to get back there again. You could think that it's gonna take 5 minutes, but it could take half an hour easily to get back there. With long checkpoints like this, being consistent is not easy at all. I couldn't make it in time, really. That's such a shame. But yeah, seeing an attempt like that makes it look like it's closer to 5 minutes, but you can never take any of these champs for granted. That's the key. How did I do that the first try? How did I first try that? Right now it seems impossible. And also something that I'm not sure is if the moon position resets every time you change the screens. Because it might be the case, and it most likely is the case. Every time you change the screen, the moon is reset, which means that if you gain an advantage over the moon, it's worthless the moment that the screen switches. But hard to tell. The only easy way to tell will be like using debug mode or whatever. Though it does feel like every time that... Actually, there is a good way to try that. I don't really want to waste my time trying it, but you can do that in like the first screen here. You wait a long time. Okay, so never mind. It seems like the moon actually moves in real time across these 3 screens. Alright. Well, in that case, that means that you could gain time. But yeah, that final section just seems so tight. Like, I really don't understand how it happened on the first try. It's still amusing to me that, well, the gate champ being as shit as it is, I cannot do it consistently. Well, that's a new death. They are collecting deaths. It's a debt collectathon. Fuck me. That's why I'm against long checkpoints, cause unless you're a speedrunner, like getting the consistency needed in every section of the long checkpoint to eventually beat it, it's just painful. Oh, I surpassed the 3000 dead mark, which, by the way, in this game retrying counts as a dead. I know that in some games retrying doesn't count as a dead, but in this one it does. Because it feels like it. Alright, well, I guess I can't get past that champ error again, it seems. so here... Do I just wait? I think waiting doesn't work. Like, if you do anything, it needs to be a bait. It's hard to tell from where to bait it. Oh, that works, okay. Well, assuming... Wait, is this champ even doable? Yeah, it is. Okay, okay. Oh, and the angel died here. We obviously got some dialogue. Alright. Are you fine? You don't seem to be pretty fine. Who cares? I'm the devil. Oh, or maybe I'm not the devil. Maybe this is the devil. Alright. That's a very long-ass dialogue. Well... What I don't like about this is that I'm seeing Hellbars in the hands, which obviously means that there's gonna be another Hellbar afterwards. So it seems like the iframes are ridiculous. You're clearly only supposed to hit them once when they go down and no more than that. I mean, the good news about that is that you are not supposed to spam. You don't really need to destroy your hand, but at the same time, you can see that the iframes are exaggerated, because even when they go down, like the iframes are still active even after going down twice. Like, I don't think that should happen. If you're gonna go down, it's because I'm supposed to hit you. So that hand teleport, he supposedly does it often, but I guess not often enough. But I guess it's also a matter of luck. This doesn't seem so hard, it's just very long in part because of the absolutely ridiculous iframes. Like, well, iframes. I shouldn't even call this iframes. These are I-seconds. Like, this is full invincibility for like 3 full seconds. Oh, and it seems that the randomness is very bad. They can wait for a long time before the hands become vulnerable. It seems like it's one of those cases that RNG goes unchecked, and it means that the hands can become either more vulnerable than the invincibility allows them to get hit, or very little. So there is a lot of attacks where you cannot damage them. That's annoying. But yeah, that's what happens when you let RNG be completely unchecked. These sort of things are normal, obviously. Like the game is gonna decide for yourself when it is appropriate. That's something that you have to check yourself. Right, one of the hands is down. I'm assuming that when both hands are down, I need to damage him, the head. And the head could be pretty hard. Well, and regardless of it is hard or not, the real issue is that you need to do the previous shit every time. Alright, there is some dialogue, obviously. Alright, what's that? I cannot move. Oh, the angel came here. Wait, is this gonna be an escape sequence? Because this sure as hell looked like an escape sequence. Seems that the angel is sacrificing. Oh. I think the angel sacrifice to tank the explosion so we didn't have to take it. And he dropped that item that he took with him last time. I have no clue what this is supposed to be. But we got whatever that is, so that's cool, I guess. Alright. But yeah, it ain't over yet. Well, at least there wasn't a second phase after the hands were done, so that's cool. Alright. Yeah, I guess that boss was cool if we completely ignore the RNG of the hands. Like that wasn't very well done, but hey, at least the patterns themselves were okay. Also, yeah, speaking of referencing I Wanna Be the Guy, this is very similar to the Mega Man section. Well, uses the same tile sets and everything. And even the same traps, I'm pretty sure. I think I remember those exact same traps for the original game. Okay. No. Oh, I dropped down right. And I will assume that those brown platforms on the bottom right raise and I need to jump to the left afterwards. Okay. I mean, unfortunately, this is one of those songs that having them with having them without looping is a problem. Oh, this jump is also a problem. Okay, I had to check if those walls on the right were also fake, but no. They are not fake. They are real. They are quite real. But yeah, I'm not sure how to do this jump at all. Oh, like that. Ah, nice. Very cool. That wasn't hard to dodge, but yeah, I messed up. Don't have any excuse for that. I forgot about that. Well, something that I'm glad is that so far, even though I'm not a very big fan of most of the bosses, they are not hard. Like, I really thought that most of the difficulty would come from the bosses. And well, maybe like the final boss is super hard, as it usually is with fun games, but so far the difficulty of this game is on the platforming. Which makes sense considering you spam gate and diagonal jumps like there was no tomorrow. But yeah. Also, that means that there should be two more bosses, right? Alright. Nice. Very, very cool. Very beautiful. Well, actually, I wonder how to dodge that. Probably it's just, well, I don't see any other way than just going back when it triggers, but it seems a little bit too fast. It's most likely possible, but... Really? Considering that this is possibly the second to last zone, I will expect that all the screens, or most of the screens, are gonna be absolutely merciless. Well, this screen's already like that though. So far, the game consistently had the first screen of each section to be super hard. So maybe that's just the case here, and maybe the other ones won't be that hard, but I don't know. I think they will just be challenging as always. Oof. I also wonder what happens if you just go down with the platform. Or maybe you are supposed to go down with the platform. Because maybe that... I mean, probably not. It's just that I don't see how that trap is dodgeable. It doesn't seem very dodgeable at that speed and with that amount of distance left. And if I'm not mistaken, the original I Wanna Be the Guy had something like this. That it was kinda confusing, but you were supposed to go bottom right. It might be the same thing here, but I'm gonna try, I guess. I mean, well, the real question is... I jump here and then I jump back. So if I want to jump back, I have to do it a lot faster. But it might be the case, because it doesn't seem as simple as I thought. Or maybe you can just jump in the air on the side. Hard to tell. But yeah, I have no clue if that's the idea or not. No, but it goes too slow. I don't think you can do it yourself. That doesn't seem very possible. Yeah, at the same time, it is one of those cases where it's a little bit annoying not knowing exactly where to go. Because committing time on either path is a time sink. You want to make sure that the time sink is at least useful. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one will be useful. Just that the one on the top right does not look possible to me. Not like I tried too hard, to be honest, but it did not look possible. I also guess that this is one of those times, especially with this song, that I should choose mute, because hearing an organ like that repeat every time I die, which is gonna be very often, is something I don't wanna do. Like, well, I'm surprised I was able to stand all of the other songs repeating, to be honest. But yeah, this one, I think it might be a little bit too much. Yeah, but I don't think that jumping back down is that good of an idea. Though, no, okay, no, never mind. I was gonna say, why don't I just dodge the platform and just fall down? But no, I can't do that. Because of the side spikes, it obviously wouldn't work. Alright. Okay, is this the solution? It's not. Well, nice. So that means that it's some... Well, unless there is an invisible wall on the bottom left or right. Sorry, bottom right on the left or to the right. I have to trigger the trap at the top and somehow outrun it, and I don't know how. I really don't know how. Like, it doesn't look like I'm faster than the trap at all. But I mean, I have no other choice, I think. There is no other choice. There is no other path. Well, the issue is not only triggering it, but somehow surviving the moving block. Like, okay, triggering it doesn't seem that bad. The moving block, on the other hand, seems like it will be the real issue here. God damn it. I guess we can have nice things. Well, I guess it's too late in the game to have nice things. We can't. We're just gonna suffer. Okay, that would have worked if I was a little bit more on the left. Okay, so it is quite possible. I'm not sure what I saw at the beginning that made me think that it wasn't possible. It is very possible. But yeah, I don't know. I personally feel that the beginning of a new area should never be as challenging as this. But it's something that this creator seems to like to do a lot. Like, the beginning of every area is a pain in the ass. It's like he left the worst for first. Which I don't know if it's a good idea. Doesn't seem like a good idea to me. Okay, that didn't trigger. That did trigger. Huh. Well, that's a weird trap. I like... Usually when I go to another screen, I don't tend to mindlessly walk forward. But I guess the creator thought I would, because the trigger is here. It's not even here or vertically to the spike. So I guess it was a... It was a check to see how much of a hurry you had. But I had no hurry. I guess I passed the check successfully. Alright. Well, at least the next checkpoint is visible. I mean, that's something that it's always very reassuring. Knowing where the next checkpoint is, especially in games like this one, that it's never guaranteed that the checkpoint will be at the beginning of the Nets screen. It's cool when you can actually see it. It's a good motivator. Of course. If that part was just like what you see there without traps, it will be very easy. We can have that. We cannot. It was the second spike, right? Well, I don't mind triggering that one, but the problem is that there's gonna be so many of them. Okay, it was also the second spike of the other one. Fuck. I was able to react in time, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do the F jump right afterwards. It happens. Okay, at least this section is very easy. Just knowing about those traps and that's it. Okay, so that's... Okay, those F jumps are very challenging for me. Just the way they are. They are a relatively standard jump. I mean, not as common, I guess, as the gate jump and all that other shit, but common enough, I guess. At least for games like this one. I think games that try to be more novice friendly usually try to not make use of the F jumps, which is understandable. Making use of the F jump seems like a bad idea if the game is supposed to be novice friendly. F jumps are just hard to do. Damn it. Wow, there is a checkpoint right after that. That's surprising. Surprisingly generous. Oh, the issue here is this trigger. It's way too much to the left, so hard to time it with the moving block. Well, that's a very generous checkpoint right there. I'm surprised, but yeah, it's as I said. It's the first checkpoint of the section, the one that fucks you up to no end, and then the section becomes a lot easier. As I say, I think that's bad. I wouldn't say bad design, because I mean, in terms of design, if you want the first section to be hard, it is the way it is. I mean, the first screen of a section to be hard. But I don't prefer it. Like, the first screen should be more of a preparation screen. I think that this hardly serves as a preparation screen, considering that the rest is nowhere near that hard. Oh, that was close. Alright. So here... Oh, nice. We're gonna be doing some classic Mega Man stuff, huh? Wait, I want to hear the noise. Is it as ear piercing as the original? No, actually it uses this one. I'm pretty sure the original is higher pitched than that. Like, the game what uses is the same sound that the disappearing blocks use. But in Mega Man, I think they use a way higher pitched noise. It's not that one. Another I Wanna Be the Guy reference. No. This is a Mega Man reference. well, I guess you can say it's an I Wanna Be the Guy reference that in turn is a Mega Man reference. But yeah. Okay, and it's important to know that the lasers don't trigger with you. They trigger time-based, so that means that you need to go fast. I really need to stop leaving the stream for so long at a time. Why? I wouldn't blame you for doing that. I mean, after all, there are so many places that I get stuck that... Those places that I get stuck, there doesn't seem like there is anything interesting to experience there. Well, not as a viewer and also not as a player, but yeah. Mega Man 2 didn't have vertical lasers, well, that's true. But yeah. Here they are just applying a little bit more of imagination, I guess. Wow, I failed that gate jump 3 times in a row, nice. Oh wait, hold up. We can play the game of counting the gate jumps. There are 5. And the nerf ones, there are like at least, well, 7, I think. But yeah. Very good though. Hey, at least you have lasers this time. So with the lasers, at least you're adding a little bit of flavor, but you definitely can do better than that. You know? Shit. This has to be super precise. Like, very, very precise. Well, not to mention those 3 gate jumps at the end. They are gonna be choke central, that's for sure. Okay, you need to, I guess, double jump later for that. So that jump is still hard, like landing on that left platform. Well, at least platforming wise, the only hard part that comes afterwards is doing those 3 gates in a row. Doesn't seem like the other jumps are that bad. Well, you're being chased by a laser, so you have to do everything fast, but it could be worse. Really? So I'm feeling like, I don't know if it's the cold or what, but my left foot is a little bit numb. It might be the cold. But yeah, it just feels like it doesn't want to move. I wouldn't blame my hands for doing that after playing a game like this, but no. It's my feet, and I can tell you I'm definitely not playing with my feet. That will add some fuckery. Even more so. Sometimes I also wonder how I will do in these games if I still played with a keyboard. I don't... It's been a while since I played with a keyboard. In fact, to be precise, I will say that it's been 3 years since I played with a keyboard and I Wanna Be the Guy fan game. So at this rate, it's completely foreign to me how it feels to play with a keyboard. I don't know if I will be doing better or worse. Do you have trouble with lower jump heights with a controller? I mean, I had trouble with that regardless of if I use keyboard or controller, you know. Like, I don't feel that I particularly have a harder time with controller. I do have a hard time, but I remember also having a hard time with keyboard, so I will say that it's very similar. But yeah, controller in general just feels a lot more quick to play. Like, I don't need to think what I'm gonna do that hard. I'm saying because keyboards with deeper keys have easier time with lower height jumps. The controller buttons are way more shallow. Well, that depends, because keep in mind that if I was using a keyboard, I wouldn't be using a mechanical keyboard. I will be using a membrane keyboard. And at least the membrane keyboards that I use are not very... not very good at doing that. They aren't really made to be precise to the touch. They are just there to press keys and that's it. The precision is something that fully depends on you. But yeah. I mean, technically something that you could do, though I don't know how you will configure it, but you could theoretically map the jump button to an analog button in the controller. You could map it to the triggers, which I think it's a horrible idea, but hey, maybe it's useful for someone. It probably wouldn't be useful for me though. Well, probably, it definitely wouldn't be useful for me. It would be cool if the height of a jump was configurable with how much you press the button. Like, the analog part of the button actually did something, you know? I guess it will be not that easy to implement, perhaps, because, like, how will you decide what's the double jump? Unless you map, like, the first jump to one trigger and the double jump to the other one. But yeah, at that point it obviously will have to be a very specific fun game that allows for that sort of implementation. So, did you know that in the PlayStation 1 era, there was actually a controller with analog buttons? Like, analog buttons were not invented in the PS3 era. And well, that's aside from the analog sticks. I'm talking about an analog button. There was a controller called the Negcon, which is made by Namco. It's supposed to be a controller used for racing games that you can twist in the middle. But aside from being able to twist it in the middle, you can also have two buttons, like basically the equivalent of a square and cross, or if you are using an Xbox controller, the equivalent to A and X, right? That are analog. Well, actually, I don't remember if it's the equivalent of square and cross or cross and circle, but the point is that it had two analog buttons. So that was quite ahead of its time. I mean, obviously it was a specialized controller. It wasn't something that you will just have because you feel like it. Well, I mean, you could, but yeah. Unless you were a video game enthusiast, it's something that you will only have if you really wanted to experience racing games differently. It's one of those controllers that I wish it was still produced. It's obviously not. Well, I mean, probably they are knockoffs by 8-bit or whatever, but Namco is not producing them anymore, that's for sure. I mean, they have no reason to. They are not even releasing racing games at this point in time, so why would they ever release an Eggcon? Unless you can somehow use it to sidestep in Tekken, that would be funny actually. They aren't bringing it back. It's one of those controllers that I would like to try at least once. I don't know if I will have to buy an original one that is obviously old and sold by a reseller probably at a very inflated price, or buy an imitation by 8-bit or whatever, assuming they even exist, because I don't think there are many people that even give a shit about that controller, and understandably so. I mean, it looks extremely painful to use. It feels like it's one of those things that once you master it, it's a lot better than using the analogs for racing games. Obviously, it's not better than using an actual racing wheel, but yeah. That affording a racing wheel is a different story, so at that point, I'd rather use an Eggcon. Well, the other problem is that games nowadays won't support it by default. Like, you will have to use an input converter, either Shoy to key or something else. Unless there is an official driver by the imitator that lets you remap the buttons. Well, the inputs to something that resembles an Xbox controller, which most likely there is. I should investigate. But at the same time, I'm not a fan of buying shit in a whim, you know? Like, I don't like just buying something because I feel like it. If I buy something, I need to give it use, and I doubt that I will even give it use, so I think that it's gonna be a no from me, but you never know. Also, you know what the issue of this part with the gate champs is that aside from having to do the gate champs with this garbage chasing you, is that when you do the last gate champ and you're falling down, you're also losing time, in the sense that with that vertical distance, you are taking longer to reach the bottom right, so that means that the laser will most likely hit you unless you have absolute perfect timing, so that seems like a pain in the ass. Well, it is a pain in the ass. It seems like a pain in the ass because it is. Hey, I mean, that basically, a pain in the ass is what sums up the whole game, so I will say it's very fitting. And now I cannot even try the first gate champ because the laser, the laser just gets me. So the laser doesn't trigger here, only triggers when you jump over that first spike. That's good to know, because that means that I don't really need to hurry on jumping through that soft platform. Soft platform, or whatever you call this half platform. I guess half platform is not a bad name. But yeah. You know that depending on what's the last checkpoint that I'm stuck at today on this game, I feel like tomorrow I'd rather play something else. Because it's starting to really annoy me to play this game. So yeah, I think it might be for the best. Also, I realize if you do that jump like that, you actually gain a lot of time. That's such a small thing to do, but it really saves you a non-trivial amount of time. Okay, that might make the gate section a lot easier. I mean, the hard part is still doing the gate jumps, but... Oh, fuck, dude. It's also hard to tell if the lasers... Like, the lasers... No, actually, never mind, it's not hard to tell. As I said earlier, the lasers are timed with each other. It doesn't depend on your position. If you just stay still, they will still keep progressing. So your position should not matter at all, which means that doing any part of this screen faster will affect the rest of the screen. So that means that this time gain at the beginning will be useful. Even if it's a very small one, it definitely is useful. See, like, the issue of that second gate jump is it's possible to get past it with a single jump, and it's better as well because you lose less time on landing with a double jump. But it's also riskier. It's harder to do the jump properly, but it makes the rest of the screen easier if you can do it on a single jump, but it's very hard. So I think I'm just gonna double jump. It's just that sometimes, like, I really feel the impulse to... I feel the impulse to go for it, but it's a bad idea, ultimately. God damn it. Oh, I surpassed the quadruple 3 death count. I had 3,333. Not anymore, but I actually went through it. That's cool. That's very nice. I wonder if I'm gonna reach the 5 digits. I mean, I'm not even halfway through, so maybe not, but who knows. Also reminds me that when I beat Not Another Needle game, I had like 70-something thousand deaths. That's messed up. I was not only very new to fun games, but also... well, basically it was that. I was just very new to fan games, so the experience, the inexperience clearly showed. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. That's what I told you before. With the last champ being a high gauge champ, that vertical time that you spend with the champ is time that you waste to get past the laser. So even if it looks like you're ahead of the laser, by the time you reach that point, the laser can very easily get you. So yeah, that's a problem. Because that was a good attempt. It was it was a good attempt. Like a really good attempt, but it wasn't enough. So I need an attempt somehow better than that one. Ah, fuck. Damn it. I mean, I tried to do it lower just to have less vertical time, but no. Didn't work. I also don't know if that champ would have worked in the first place. I have a feeling that even if I didn't get killed by the gate, the laser still would have gotten me, but hard to tell now. But I could watch the replay and it will probably be easy to see it, but nah. Let's not focus on the past, let's focus on the present. And the possible future, of course. Nice. Oh, we have a dialogue. Well, yeah, show the dialogue up your ass and let me say it. Okay. That was a fucked up checkpoint. But yeah. It's the thing about this guy. He sometimes feels like putting those things. Well, a shame that I couldn't see. I couldn't obviously read the dialogue, so I cannot tell what I'm supposed to do. I could go here and hit the button. Oh. Hold up. Can I go back from here? Yeah, that champ should be well. So let me save here, because there are two possible paths. I could go here, but maybe I'm supposed to go everywhere at this, like, eventually. I want to know what's on the left side, because I can also go up here. Well, up or... well, up? I don't know if... okay, you can also go up, even though that's exactly where I came from. Apparently it isn't. And I am supposed to go here, actually, because it has a key that I need to pick up to open the locks that I saw. Alright, so that's important. You can let us listen to the rest of the song. Wait, it's the same song? Oh yeah, it's still the shitty organ. Well, I don't know, I'm not listening to it, so you shouldn't either. If you value your eardrums, you shouldn't listen to it. But yeah, don't blame me, blame the author somehow not knowing how to loop songs. I like classical music. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind classical music either. My problem is when the classical music just loops the beginning over and over again. Well, though it's not just a problem with classical music, it's a problem with any type of music, you know? So yeah, like, that's the problem. Again, don't blame me for that, blame the creator. Don't worry, my game is gonna have loop music, obviously. right from the beginning. No need to wait. It's gonna be there from the very first screen. So yeah, no worries. So you probably should worry if it's gonna get finished at all, though. I'm close to finishing the third zone. So that's cool, because that means that there is a total of 30 screens done, which is still less than half of the ones I want to make, but hey, it's a good amount, personally, I think. Yeah, well, thanks for linking it, Wasabi, so that way Kyle can just listen to it. He will probably have to mute the stream. Alright, so this is precise. Yeah, well, not that precise. So I have a key. Now the question is, how long does this key last? Like, if I die, does it disappear? Or do I constantly have it with me? A better question is if I should... Wait, it disappeared? No. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I'm not supposed to go there. But there is an issue. The issue being that if I go to the right side, I cannot... Okay, the key does get saved, so we don't have to worry about that. What happens if you... I mean, well, yeah, you get killed, obviously, but... I guess we need to go there later. So that means that the only possible place to go is to the right of that door. But that's a problem, because that's a one-way only thing. And that's the weird part, because if it's a one-way only thing and you didn't pick up this key, like, do you effectively soft lock yourself or what? By the way, I want to see my Okay, I can go here. The game doesn't let me. But yeah, like, that's the issue. Is... Oh, maybe one key is more than enough here. Oh, it is. Okay, well, in that case I will... But wait, what will have happened if I go through that door? Oh, you cannot use that save, actually. Because there is a save, but the game doesn't let you pass. So never mind, you can't get soft lock. Well, I will assume the author would have thought about that. Don't know. Oh, this is the other side. Okay. So I don't know what's up here. Is that even possible? Well, I could just go to the bottom left. It's just that I wish I remember what was at the other side. Because there was a laser. I remember the laser. Well, if I save here, I can go back. I mean, go back up. But at the same time... No, but this part should be possible to do. Like, I want to at least see what's at the other side of this before I commit to go there. If I wanna be the picture is to be believed, it stays with you after you die. Nice. This is really an SNES song, or is this an arrange or remaster? I don't know. Well, keep in mind that the SNES was able to play the the Super Castlevania 4 soundtrack, so if it was able to play that, I don't think it's a stretch to think that it can play many other things. How did I do that the first time? I really wonder. Now it doesn't seem like it's happening. Okay, I got it there. At least you can save that. The issue is that this whole sequence needs to happen perfectly. Damn it. Also, didn't realize I can't just go down here. I don't need to drop down from the top. It's not necessary. Also, instead of falling down, cannot I... Well, I guess that lateral spike doesn't let me jump up there. I mean, that's the wait, can I go back? I just want to see. No, I don't think I can go back. No, I mean, that's the point. Precisely, I cannot go back. But I can go back by going... Oh, wait, hold up. Maybe... No. No, I mean, I will assume I need to go back and then come back here. But... I don't know. I want to at least try doing this first. Because I will believe that eventually you will need to do this either way, so... I as well do it now. And I mean, if I do it for no reason because I wasn't supposed to do this now, it's whatever. But I don't want to get trolled, if it's possible, by using that save in the bottom and needing to go through all that area for no reason. I will most likely have to do it regardless. But I want to make sure. Damn, it's so close. Though it's gonna be hard to do that. At least it's not that long. The annoying part is synchronizing with these rising spikes. Like, you can only do it in specific places. Like, for example, you cannot do it there. I mean, you can probably do it on the very first one, but... yeah, you can. So I guess... hold up. You can do it in the second one, actually. Yeah, okay, like, if you wait, you go here. And not only that, but you can also do the other one immediately as well. Okay, okay. That seems like at least there is some good synchronization. I mean, it might be completely accidental, but maybe not. It's still gonna be hard regardless of how synchronized it is, though. Damn it. No, not the right one. I will appreciate if you stop failing that jump. No, but you keep failing it because you're a moron. Okay. Good to know. Well, I cannot do that jump anymore. Can you stop dying to stupid shit? Please. I guess not. I need to keep in mind that I don't need to press left until way later. Not to mention that I might need to land here. Just that it has to be the right cycle. Because without the right cycle, that thing is gonna rise at the wrong time, which will be a problem. So that actually is not the right time at all. Like, you cannot do it there. So, well, that is a problem then. So what is the right time? Or maybe there is no right time, and that's the point, that since there is no right time, you're not supposed to go this way yet. Because it feels like, well, something important to note, these things are synchronized. So, yeah. Well, at least you have a way to calculate the jump without, you know, doing anything crazy. But yeah, that doesn't make it that easy. I guess you could do it while it's rising, but I don't know. Because I also don't know. Okay, like the spinning cross and the rising spikes are not synchronized, so that's annoying. Because that also means that you can wait a very big amount of time until they get synchronized. But yeah, good luck guessing when. But you know it, okay. You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna go to the other checkpoint, even though it might be a good idea, a bad idea. But I need to do it at this point. Because that one, if it is possible, well, if it is possible, it's an issue because I have to deal with it later, but it doesn't seem possible. Though I feel like I got very close in one attempt. But then after that attempt, basically never again. Okay, so this is a trap. This is a trap too? No. Wait, you're back here. Okay, so I think I get it, actually. What the game wants you to do, I mean, I'm just gonna try to check, but the continuation is after this laser. Like, you go through that laser when it's disabled, and then you use that checkpoint and do this screen and go down. Okay, so that means... Well, I actually fucked myself up here, because instead of resetting, I should have just walked where I was supposed to walk. Well, it's not like this screen is that hard. The most annoying part is basically the gate jump at the end. Did you just go in a circle? Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, it's just that I wasn't sure exactly where I was gonna end up, so that's why I wanted to do this. But yeah, well, now it seems pretty clear that there is only one place you're supposed to go. So yeah. Oh, I can still get wait, oh, but making it. Oh, didn't get killed. Alright, well that was quick. So I need to do this part, regardless, somehow. I mean, this screen isn't hard except for this. This is what fucks me up. There is no, unless this is, no, but this, there is no way this is a blind spot. This, actually, fuck. I could try to see if either of those are blind spots, but they don't look like blind spots. At least to the naked eye, they definitely don't look like blind spots. Okay, the bottom one is not, but maybe the middle one is. We will see. Yeah, as long as I can get there. Well, the issue is that if that's a blind spot, I will have to land before that thing goes there. Well, I mean, you will need to do that even if it wasn't a blind spot. So, yeah. Okay, it is a blind spot. Tim. See, like, this looks like the type of blind spot that is impossible to see. Well, unless you are an expert at this sort of precise shit, which I'm obviously not. But yeah. Now the other question is how I do that sham. And yeah, that is a different story. Well, at least we have confirmation that this is indeed the right place to be. Like, I'm not getting ahead of myself or anything like that. This is where I'm supposed to be, and this is the screen I'm supposed to beat right now. Okay, that works, but hold up, it's not over yet. Nice. Alright. And we have cannons, spy cannons at that. Well, they are aimed, so you can manipulate them at least. Oh, yeah. Well, the issue is that judging by that, oh fuck, it feels that we might need to go all the way back, which I wouldn't be a fan of, because it's pretty clear that we're supposed to go to that red electricity. Or maybe not, because there was also that place with the save that a dialogue didn't let you go through. Like, maybe the dialogue will let me go through after whatever I do here. Oh, I'm supposed to jump there. Wait, and then what? Wasn't expecting this area to be such a labyrinth. Well, even though this area still has a lot of generic jumps, at least what this area is trying to do seems a lot better than any of the other areas. Well, I wasn't supposed to fall. So, where do you want me to go? Maybe to the right? I didn't see if there was any place on the right I could land. I'm usually not very used to this. Yeah, okay, you are supposed to. Alright. Oh shit. Well, Seems that someone is getting... I was supposed to jump left. Someone is getting stingy with the checkpoints. Why are you like this? Damn it. Seems that this is gonna be another 3-screen or so checkpoint. Not a big fan of that. Well, definitely not a fan of that. But yeah, at least I will say that it's more respectable than all the generic platforming that we've seen so far. I wish that you did something other than long checkpoints to get past the monotony of the generic platforming, you know. Will be cool. Wow, that was so bad by me, I mean. Not to mention that it looks like on the right side of this screen, it's most likely gonna be full of traps. Something that we won't know until we go there. Really, the exact same death? Unbelievable. Didn't do. Can I just cut it here? No. Well, maybe I can, but those bullets probably wouldn't let me. So I guess it wouldn't be that hard to like properly redirect them. You gotta be shitting me. Wait, how do I get there? Wait, so I'm not supposed to be here yet? Where do you want me to go? Well, that's quite a bait. So wait, this place is not the right place to be? But what else could... I don't get it. There couldn't have been anything else I could do. The other path is completely blocked by electricity, and then the other available path is blocked by a dialogue. Or was I supposed to do something there? Do you know what I'm supposed to do here, Wasabi? Because I reached the end of this, but it was completely blocked by 2 spikes, which doesn't make absolutely any sense at all. I mean, if I need to go back, I can go back, yes. But I don't know. There didn't seem to be anything else I could have done. Weird. It's a shame because it wasn't easy to get there at all. Well, I mean, could have been harder, I guess. But yeah, like, there is that capsule, the classic Mega Man capsule. But it's close. Unless those spikes are fake, which I very heavily doubt, I cannot go there, so I don't know. You don't go in the capsule. Well, I might be blind, but I didn't see anything else. Like, I didn't see an exit. Was there an exit that I didn't see? I will be surprised if there was an exit, because I didn't see any exit. Like, if I somehow got so tunnel vision by the capsule that I didn't see an exit, that will be weird. But I will believe it. I just need to know if that's the case or not. The capsule is the right place to go, but you don't enter it. You shoot it instead. But wait, I already shoot it. I shoot it and nothing happened. Unless whatever I needed to do I already did. And how would... Well, maybe there is a light that tells me if whatever I needed to do is done. Because I did shoot it, and I'm pretty sure I didn't miss. So I am a little bit confused. Like, did I enable or disable whatever I needed to do, or what? Like, I'm shooting it, but am I supposed to shoot it continuously, or is whatever I was supposed to do done? Like, did I do it? You have the sound off, it makes sound when you shoot it? Oh. So did it work? Or did it not work? But yeah, I do have the sound off, that is true. But like, am I supposed to shoot it more? Or did I have to keep shooting it? Really? Well, that's so fucked up. So like, it has to get turned on or something. Like, it's not about disabling it, it's about enabling it. I mean, I could put the sound, but hearing this organ repeat every single time because the creator didn't have enough brain cells to loop the music is a problem, you know? Like, it's a little bit of an issue. Like, it's palatable for some songs for me, but not for this one. Like, hearing an organ like this continuously without any other melody is not something that I'm willing to do. But hey, if you tell me I need to keep shooting it, I will. So thanks, I will try. It's just that I shoot it quite a lot, so I'm surprised that whatever was supposed to happen didn't happen. Well, not to mention that I don't know what happens when I shoot it. If I need to go back, because it seems that it is possible to go back the way you came, especially considering that gate jump up there. Seems that you might be intended to come back, but that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Not to mention that I wouldn't have any way to confirm that. Because unless I go back there again, it's impossible for me to know if after that it remains or not. And I don't think the game will do anything to let me know. So yeah, that's a little bit of an issue. Cause yeah, I'm a little bit lost. Like, if I need to come back alive after shooting it, it really will be an issue. I mean, it's obviously possible to do it, but it's already a pain in the ass to go there. Not to mention that there is a gate jump on the way back. Well, I will keep shooting it, I guess, though. It's not like dodging this shit is free. It's definitely not free, I can tell you that. Ah, damn it, dude. This is such a clusterfuck. I mean, I guess I'm gonna enable the sound but put it very quiet so I don't get triggered. Or I don't get triggered as much, at least. It's still triggering to hear an organ like this much. The fact that I hear the sound, but it's the type of sound that a lot of times in other fan games also confuse me. Of like knowing if I was dealing damage or not, because it's such a shit sound to do. Or at least it's a shit sound if you're not gonna pair it with a visual effect, and that's the problem. Like, so far all of the bosses had the sprite blinking that the iframes give it, so having nothing of the sort here definitely makes you think that you are not shooting it. Oh, it is what it is. Really, dude. The issue is that there is no clear way. Like, you can't just stand on a platform and spam shot. You need to champagne shot. That's the annoying part. Damn. It really wouldn't have hurt you to put a Woos checkpoint in the middle of this, you know? It wouldn't have made you a difference. Well, if your idea wasn't that the player will hate you, I guess. Maybe. I will say that, well, it's a new harder checkpoint, I guess. It's surpassing the moon by quite a lot. I really don't know what to do there. Like, I don't know where's the right place to jump. It seems like you're getting shot from so many different angles that there is no right place to be. It is what it is. Some of these bullets have some very weird spawns when you switch screens. They really do. See, like, you get suddenly killed and you cannot even see from what, and not to mention that it doesn't even make sense for you to be suddenly killed like that. Like, why would that happen? The bullets don't go through screens. So why wouldn't you wait to shoot until the player is on the screen? Because the sudden deaths here are... well, I guess they aren't that common, because I guess that's the first time it happens, but... the fact that they can happen at all is stupid. I guess doing it that way. I mean, might take a long time, but I also know how many iframes this thing has, if any. I fucked up. Doing that like an F-champ doesn't seem like a good idea. Just that if I go from the right side instead of the left side, the bullet is the one that is gonna hit me. I dread the idea that I need to go back after being done with that capsule and somehow not dying. Or is it even possible? Because you have a cannon on the left screen that is pointing at you in a hallway that you cannot get out of. I don't think that's possible. Are you gonna do something? Jesus Christ. Are you sure I'm supposed to do this? Okay, I am. So now you... okay, the cannons stop. Well, that explains why it's possible to go back here, because otherwise this cannon will kill you and you wouldn't be able to do anything about it. That being said, this is still a problem because there is still a gate champ remaining. Well, not to mention that I have no clue what's on the other side here. Okay. Have to do with... this is a blind champ, that's pretty cool. It's basically just a full champ. But yeah, this is the issue. Okay. Well, I'm assuming that saving is fine, right? Like, if I save, I want to believe that I don't need to go back. Though, I don't even know what that did. Like, maybe it disabled the laser. I have to assume it disabled the laser. Well, the cannons are not shooting, so I will assume that the cannons not shooting means that it did get saved, so that's great. Now the question is, how do I go back? Not from... well, no, definitely no. It has to be from the bottom. So doing it from the bottom... I mean, it's not a problem on the first one, but it's a problem on the second one. Is that even doable? Maybe I'm supposed... no, but like, if I... okay. This champ is possible, but what do I do here? I mean, I could drop down from here to here. I mean, at that point, why don't I just jump from the bottom and that's it, right? Well, at least... should be easier than doing the opposite, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm baiting myself here. know how easy it is to... Okay. Getting here is not hard. The problem is afterwards. Yeah, I'm not sure what's the best strat here. I feel like that one isn't, but I also don't see a single way this jump is possible. Well, maybe it's because I'm doing it from too far. Yeah, okay, doing it like that makes it possible. Just be at the other side of the rising spike. Now the problem is synchronizing it with the spinning shit. And that's the issue, like the rising stuff and the spinning shit are not synchronized, so you either have to wait an eternity or... I don't think it's on the first... Okay, that is possible actually. Just hard to time. You have to delay your jump so much that you end up losing your distance with that. Okay, that works. And now, need to go where that laser is, and afterwards, well, the laser obviously should not be there. And then after we do that section, there should be something on the other side. Should. Doesn't mean it will. I mean, well, there's also the fact that there is that checkpoint. Oh, I forgot that was a half platform, didn't it? I was ready to jump into the gate from the bottom, but no, you need to do it from the platform. Damn it. I don't know how I forgot about that, but I did. So, I want to first of all... Wait, what? Oh, I think it's saying that you cannot... Like, a dialogue appear when I try to press that, and I guess it's saying that you cannot press it because there is no power or whatever, which makes sense. Though, for a place that has no power... There is a lot of movement. Like, what is powering these moving spikes or platforms, I wonder? Seems that the power didn't go out at all. Or, at all. Not completely. Okay, that doesn't seem that hard. But I'm curious what shit could be after this. Because following the previous sections, there shouldn't be a boss there. There should be more... Like, there should be a different section and then after that section the boss. That is if it follows what every section has been so far. Which obviously doesn't have to be the case. Oh, I'm at the other side of this. So the question is, how do they justify that a dialogue is the one that didn't allow me to go this way? Huh. Is this thing gonna shoot me? But that doesn't make any sense. We shut down the power. Well, I guess it will. I think these are Toho bullets, by the way. And I don't think I can shoot. I mean, that's not a problem if I'm not supposed to. How will I know? Alright, this seems to be a full-blown avoidance. Because otherwise, like, the music wouldn't be synchronized with the shots. Okay, it is an avoidance. Very clearly it is an avoidance. Yeah, it is correct. Well, if that's the case, at least I can stop worrying about shooting. But yeah, I'm not a fan of avoidance. Well, it's okay. I mean, I prefer an avoidance rather than... Well, depending on how the avoidance is gonna be, obviously. And that's very dirty. Okay, man, this is such an extremely long avoidance. Man, why didn't you consider not putting a full-length avoidance in the middle of the game? If it's possible. If this was the final boss, sure, I would dislike it, but it would make more sense. But come on, bro. A full-length avoidance? Are you out of your mind? Well, at least it looks like the patterns, except for like that aim stream that can be a very easy insta-give. All of the rest seems very fair. So that's good, at least. Aside from that stream, there doesn't seem to be any unreactable bullshit. And I mean, well, the stream is reactable as long as you know it's coming, obviously. Which is the same as nothing. But yeah, like, if that's the only unreactable thing, I'm fine. Not to mention the second stream is super short, so you could be anywhere in the screen and still dodge shit. But yeah, it's basically just a matter of endurance and nothing else. Because this does seem very, very fair, so I just need to endure whatever this thing lasts. If I can do that, we are good. I have no idea how that killed me. I really have no clue which bullet killed me. I was sure I dodged that, but then again, these are supposed to be semi-curvy bullets. So, I guess it killed me on the way back. The song is apparently a chiptune cover of a Beatmania song. It's a possibility. I mean, Beatmania has a lot of different songs. Of completely different genres. I mean, at this point, Beatmania had so many releases, so many versions that... I mean, I'm not familiar with the franchise, but I wouldn't be surprised if the song counter was over 1,000 by now. It's most likely the case. Unfortunately here, I cannot really do much more than just focus, so unfortunately, it's one of those avoidances where I just need to focus on them. So yeah, treat it as if I was playing a Project Diva song. Ooh, that was close. Uh-oh. Team, I can't believe I dodged that on the first try. Wait, there is more shit? It was just a bait? Oh, okay, well that's a very weird long screen for no reason. Sure. Beat my mid-mania. Yeah, I don't think that's the version this comes from, probably. Alright, we're going up. Up where? I don't know. But if that counted as a boss, that means that we are into the final area. We're going to space for some reason. I don't know what that says, but yeah, sure. It's saying something about Nina. I don't know who Nina is. Nina Williams, the Tekken character. Well, Nina, I think, is the one that is talking. I think. Sure. Nina, my favorite Pinocchio P song. Yeah, but this one apparently has, like, it's like an extended E. It's like Nina for some reason. But yeah. Something K volcanoes and magma. Well, maybe it was saying all we went through or something. I don't know. But yeah. I will need to find a save though. About that restarting music you were complaining so much about. Oh, you're telling me that it's not gonna restart here? Man, you know that this just makes me hate you even more, Carnival, right? Like, you think that this makes me think, wow, that's so good of you, thank you. No, what I think is that I want to strangle you even more now because you did it on purpose like the asshole you are. Yeah, pretty nice of you, Carnival. I appreciate it. But wait, hold up. I want to see if that did count as a boss. It did. So this is the final area. This is the final area no matter what. It's a cheap trick to make the endgame seem better. Yeah, but I don't know if... I think what the creator doesn't understand is that all the salt that you made me feel up until now, I'm not gonna forget about it, you know? I might have bad memory, but salt is not something that is forgotten easily. You know? But yeah, like, I don't think it makes any sense in that red area. Like that red area where you are chased by the moon, that there is like a metal song. Why will you even make that a non-looping song? Also, by the way, regardless of the fact that we're in the final area, one gate, one diagonal, well, actually, I don't know if this is an actual diagonal. I think... I mean, it's not the same. It's similar, but not the same. But 2 diagonals, 3 diagonals. So yeah, regardless of if we are in the final phase, Mr. Carnival didn't learn any other champ, it seems. Well, yeah, there are other champs, good for you, but yeah. Still seems like he wants to make gate and diagonals the main thing for some reason. Even though you know how to not do gate and diagonals, you know how to do other stuff. The same way that you know how to loop music. And yet you didn't do it. For some reason. As for the song itself, it's a remix of a song from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2. Okay. Well, haven't played those games. I actually forgot to mention those games the last stream that I was thinking of Pokemon songs. I didn't play the Mystery Dungeon games either. And I don't plan on playing them either. They look like a pain in the ass to play, so... No, thank you. But yeah, like... I feel like at this point, I understand that when you're working on a game, you want it to be done as soon as possible. But is that the reason for... Because here's the thing. This wasn't the creator's first game. And the other creator games, we've seen the fact that he knows how to do champs that don't involve just gate and diagonals, right? And also the restarting music. Like, well, the restarting music, he did it on purpose, but the gates and diagonals, is it really just because he wanted to release the game as soon as possible? And he didn't really think that much about the platforming? Because otherwise it doesn't make any sense to me. Or does he really enjoy this type of platforming? Well, maybe he does, I don't know. Hard to tell. Yeah. Very annoying nonetheless. Yeah, quite crazy, dude. Like, this is the opposite of what I was expecting. I was expecting this game to filter me with the bosses. Because usually when you see a non-needle game in Delicious Fruit that has high difficulty, it tends to be because of a boss. Either the boss is a more traditional boss or an avoidance, right? So the fact that in this case it's not... Well, I haven't seen the final boss, mind you. But unless the 70 points of difficulty are there exclusively because of the final boss, which might be the case, like, it's there for the platforming. So that's very weird to me. The fact that the platforming is what makes this game earn the high difficulty. I mean, it's weird not because I disagree, I do agree. Like, yeah, the platforming is hard and way harder than the bosses, yes. It surprises me that that's the case. Like, I didn't expect a maker to make the platforming harder than the bosses. Obviously, we're talking in an adventure game. An adventure game that has both platforming and bosses. So that is surprising. It might even be the first game that I play like this. I feel like every single adventure game that I played, the bosses were clearly harder than the platforming. But not the case here. Do you like 7 Days to Die? No. Not really, no. No. Survival games are not my thing. survival games are the antithesis of what I like. Like, games with combat, I like to feel powerful, you know? And survival games are usually the opposite of that. You're supposed to survive, obviously, and for that it's better to avoid confrontations, usually. So yeah, I'm not a fan of survival games. But obviously you can say that, wait, Resident Evil is survival horror. Yeah, but in Resident Evil you can kill every enemy you encounter, maybe with 2 or 3 exceptions. So you are not a vulnerable little shit. You're actually someone that can fight back, even though you need to be aware of how you fight back. But yeah, not a fan of pure, or well, those type of survival games. If you find another fitting co-op shit, let me know. Sure. Well, first of all, yes, thanks for the suggestion. Even though it's not my type of game, I appreciate the suggestion. Because finding co-op games is not easy. So, thanks for that. But yeah, we could... I mean, it's the same thing that I say to Yami, but something we could play is arcade games. Like using Kailera or some shit like that allows for... Well, I don't know if current MAME version allows you for networking, but the thing is that that could be an option. Like, for example, Metal Slug. Problem is that Metal Slug, if it's a game you want to one-coin clear, it's very hard to one-coin clear. And the first one is the easiest one in the series to one-coin clear, so yeah. If even that one is hard, I cannot imagine the other ones. But they are easy arcade games like that. We could play Gal Panic co-op. Actually, I don't even know if Gal Panic has co-op. I think it does. But yeah, I don't think that's something we can stream on Twitch, unfortunately. That's quite a game, though. Nice. That was a checkpoint. Well, the other option will be playing shoot 'em ups, but I don't know if you're too fond of shoot 'em ups in the first place. So yeah, maybe not. I mean, I know that you play Touhou, but Touhou is a different story. Nice. Oh, this is a looping screen. If you go down, you end up being on the top. Let's see. How did you die there? Like, how did you even manage to die there? I wonder. That was probably one of the most stupid deaths I had. Holy shit, that was bad. Thankfully it's an easy checkpoint. I like how you can open snipping tool, you know, that Windows program that lets you snip a portion of your screen and have it as an image. Well, I can grab a snipping tool here, paint all of this, and already in this very small space you have 3 diagonals and a gate. Isn't that wonderful? in such a small space, 3 diagonals and 1 gate. Like, I don't even need to screenshot the whole screen. I will just snip that part. Well, ironically, the rest of the screen only has 1 diagonal here. The rest is all like mini spike shit. But yeah. Pretty funny regardless, I gotta say. Hey Colo, how is it going? Just here. Doing some jumps. Nothing out of the ordinary. Really bad? What, did you do bad on the exam? Or are you bad? Like, is your health bad? Hopefully you did bad on the exam. Not because I like to see you fail, but I prefer that to health problems. Health problems are harder to deal with. The last one's tomorrow and I'm 1 minute away from going bananas. Oh. So it's not really... Okay, so it's just the usual stuff. Well, good to know that it's nothing... health related. Well, I guess you can say that it's health related actually. You could say that it does affect your health. Hey, hopefully it's not gonna be that much until tomorrow. Hopefully you can hold on. That, well, actually that one, if you have the right align, is not hard. I don't think I have the right align there. Like, for this type of jumps that you need to drop down, the right align is right next to it. Like if there was a wall here, that will be the right align. This one isn't though. Maybe this one is as well. I don't know. I know that if there was a wall right here, it will be the right align. Until tomorrow was not too encouraging. Well, I mean... you just need to hold on, bro. Hold on a little bit, and I'm sure you will be fine. I mean, what's important is just making it to tomorrow. What happens afterwards can be good, can be bad. You need to get past tomorrow. Nice. Alright, see? This platforming is the good stuff. Like, this might be very hard or whatnot, I don't know, because I haven't really seen it that well. But at least this is more creative, you know? Hey, I don't know if I'm supposed to do a small jump there. Yeah, and land here, and then here. Okay, I get it. Wow, that's super hard. Holy shit. Really? Wow, I can't believe I... No! Fuck. Well, if I did that F-Champ also on the first try, it would be insane. But the fact that I did this shit on the first try is something else. But yeah, the F-Champ was bound to happen. It's just the way it is. But yeah, this is good platforming, and it's hard. See, that's the thing. My problem is not that it's hard. My problem is that it's unoriginal, like the rest of it. This one is good. I wish most of the game was this, but it isn't. This is the platforming I like to see. A shame it took the whole game to get here. So it's not like we can, you know, sing victorious yet considering this shit here, but yeah. At least it's a step in the right direction. This is the good shit. That being said, I might get stuck on this checkpoint for a while. Because the fact that I did that champ on the first try is not normal. Like, that champ will take a lot longer, and the fact that there is an F champ at the end will be even harder. But yeah, like, at least this is what I like to see. If you're gonna do hard needle, or, sorry, intermediate needle, because this is not hard needle, will be way harder. But if you're gonna do intermediate needle, at least do it like this. This is the right way of doing it. I think it only took mini spikes after all. You know? I mean, that being said, this is still a gate champ. Just that it's a gate champ using mini spikes. But I'm willing to let it pass, because it's the first one it uses in the whole game. So yeah. Ah, that was close. But yeah. I guess that's also another thing. Not that many creators use mini spikes right away. When, in my opinion, I think that mini spikes are just as important as the regular ones. Like, you can obviously do good needle using just regular spikes, but mini spikes add a spice that it's important if you don't want your needle to be extremely repetitive. You know? And when you mix up, like for example, this sort of stuff that you see here, this is something that you can only do because of those. A trap that I often find myself falling into is that I never use mini spikes. I mean, you don't have to, and there are plenty of needle games that don't. I'm just saying that they definitely add spice. Like, otherwise, like, if you're very good at making fun games, you can probably do super interesting shit only using regular spikes. But that's the thing. Unless you're an absolute master of creativity, you probably want to use mini spikes to make it more creative. I basically quit making needle anyway, so I don't know what this knowledge will bring me. Well, I mean, I don't think it's much about knowledge, you know? I mean, you don't have to be knowledgeable. I mean, in my fun game, well, my fun game can be absolute garbage, but the point is that I'm using mini spikes, even though I don't really have that much experience with them, you know? But yeah. It's that sort of stuff that you don't need experience. I mean, I guess experience could help, but it's not really needed. But yeah, I don't know if I can do this checkpoint today even. Unfortunately, I'm at the 3-hour mark, and today is a Monday, so I could give it more tries, I guess, but I have a feeling that I'm not gonna clear it today. But yeah, maybe tomorrow. Well, and what I don't know if tomorrow I can even beat this game. Yes, this is very clearly the final area. But the final area could be extremely hard, and so can be the final boss, so it's not very telling if tomorrow will be enough to beat the game. I hope it is, but it might not. I don't know. Didn't. Well, it's still fucked up that when I get at the end, I need to ace the F-jump. And I cannot even criticize myself on the attempt that I got there, because the way I attempted the F-jump was good. Like, what I did, I feel like I didn't hold back. Like, I didn't pussy out on the F-jump. And at the same time, I didn't go too hard on it. So it was a good balance. Problem is that the balance still wasn't enough. But I cannot really say that I was too conservative or too aggressive with the F-jump. I did what I could and it just didn't work, but I did well. I just need to do better. But before doing better, I need to get there, obviously. So otherwise, I'm afraid we can't do shit, you know? But yeah. Yeah, that jump on the top right of this part is rough. Like, the fact that I got it on the first try is a miracle. Well, I will say that it's quite literally beginner's luck. The fact that I just got it on the first try like it was nothing. So yeah, you basically need to press the jump button the slightest you possibly can. Like, that's the trick about this mini Spygate jump. Alright. Nice. Alright, I gotta tell you this. Carnival. That was the best checkpoint in the game. Which is very sad, but hey, at least I like it. So yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that the avoidance was bad. The avoidance was okay. Just that I'm not a fan of avoidances, but it was okay. But yeah, this checkpoint was your best checkpoint so far. And at least it makes sense to have your best checkpoint on the final zone. So I guess I cannot blame you for saving it until now. However, I can and will blame you for the rest of the game having such an original platforming. But yeah, at least this one, I will say that it's the start of a redemption. But yeah, well done. Yeah. Pretty crazy though, how my perspective changed. Because if I played this game 5 years ago, I would probably be mouthing so hard about that checkpoint. Because obviously I wouldn't be able to beat it. But also the fact that there is so much shit so close, like so many spikes, like giving you that claustrophobic feeling. I would personally wouldn't like it back then, but and since I played more fun games, you come to appreciate checkpoints like that. I mean, if you don't like Needle though, a checkpoint like that is probably a piece of shit for you. But yeah, definitely was the best it had to offer for now. Or, I don't know if the best, but definitely the most original it had to offer. The most original checkpoint so far. Though again, I guess we can also discard the bosses because... Damn, that's a harsh one. The bosses, for better or for worse, are original simply for being bosses. Well, except for the first one. There was nothing original about the first one, but yeah. The second one was cool. The third one wasn't cool, but was more or less original. The fourth one... What was the fourth one? Fuck, I don't remember the fourth one. What was the fourth boss again? Completely forgot. Fuck, I completely forgot what the fourth boss was. Well, whatever. Fifth boss was whatever. I mean, it was the countdown bombs. That one wasn't good, but again, it was original. Relatively. The sixth one was the devil. The devil actually was a cool boss, except for the random iframes. Or rather, well, the iframes weren't random, but it was random if the iframes stop at some point or not. But aside from that detail, I would even say it was a good boss. And obviously quite original. The 7th one was the avoidance, so yeah, good stuff too. But yeah, the bosses at least, even though the fourth boss really completely evaporated from my mind. I guess it was so shit that I don't remember it. But yeah, I guess for now the bosses have been half and half. Because I can tell you that the second, 6 and 7 boss were at least decent. At the very least decent. So, good shit. We can try Parsec. Yeah, we could do that. But yeah, for now, when it comes to co-op, I want to try the Gensokyo Defenders with Yannick, so for now, I'll try to focus on that. But yeah, my idea is playing co-op with most of my OGs. Still need to think what to play with Yami though. There is that big battle free game on Steam if you want to try it. But isn't that game free by default? Or maybe you're saying that we can try to play it. Okay. I guess, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a fan of... Well, I say I'm not a fan of tower defense, and yet I'm planning to play against Gensokyo Defenders. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I guess we can try it at some point. Alright, also speaking of trying, I think I will leave this checkpoint for tomorrow, because this champ can be extremely precise to do. Like, it doesn't look that hard, and maybe it isn't even that hard. I mean, you need to champ and then double champ here and then don't hit this one on the way down. It's obviously quite doable, but at the same time it's something that I'd rather not do now. But wait, I want to see... Oh, the fourth boss was that asshole. Yeah, that boss sucks too. I guess for now I think I have 4 bosses that are a thumbs down and 3 bosses that are a thumbs up. We will see what the final boss is, but if anything, that's something we will figure out tomorrow. So thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with more of this. So have a good one and take care.